People, my name is Jai and welcome to my channel. I'm about to react to a video that I saw, and this is 4D Shams, and this is the gentle parenting crisis. Let's see how these kids are acting in this video. So sit back, relax, and let's watch.
Leland! You're dead?
Oh my god!
Leland, do you know how grounded you are?
Grounded? That's all he's getting?
Why
I think
does
Leland
he
needs a
even
little
have
bit more
a
than just the
hammer?
grounding.
You just busted a brand new TV!
Leland, the TV? Leland!
God, I didn't even take the freaking tag off yet!
No, Leanna, don't touch it.
There's two of them?
Now we got two busted TVs!
Get Leland. Leland, give me the hammer. Give me the hammer.
Or something. This is fake, there's no way you're
Now somebody hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro. Hold me back, bro.
Something.
1 week, just 1 week with a black family. Not even a black family. Just a black auntie. And you'll see how Leland straightens right up. I mean, he's probably gonna turn into an upstanding citizen. You know, after seeing so many clips online that just had me straight out baffled, I think it's about time we address the topic of parenting. Specifically, gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And it's not just gonna be strictly my opinion. Of course, we're gonna have some science-based facts and sprinkle some real psychology in there. But first, let's watch some clips of these kids who are obviously a byproduct of bad parenting. And just a heads up, we're starting off pretty strong because these first couple of kids are serial killers to be.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show,
When I first watched my grown-up killing show. So whoever this kid's parents are, they're not protecting him from the exposure to violence. And it's crazy because he literally calls it a grown-up killing show. So he knows he's not supposed to watch it. He's aware of the things that are meant for adults and the things that are meant for kids.
myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing.
So just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my
Is he
teacher
serious?
either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
They gotta get that checked
I
out.
just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Murderer?
Bye.
A couple years from now, they're gonna come out with a documentary. They're gonna be like, oh, he never showed any signs. He was always a nice, innocent kid. Brief intermission, y'all. I'm here with a date.
Yeah, Kinks gotta chill though, but that's not cool.
Huh?
It's not cool to be bad.
It is cool. You know what?
Why?
Because I'm just trying to be like my idol,
Who your idol?
King Von.
What the?
But King Von,
And what
still did
happened?
something
What happened? How did King Von end up?
But guess what? Quantarano ain't safe though.
Yeah, this new generation might officially be
King Von,
cooked.
that was
He
his
wants to
life.
be like his idol, King
Natural.
Von. And honestly, I'm not surprised by that because the way that King Von is glorified in this generation is insane. People got so tired of rappers faking their gangster lifestyle in their raps that when an actual serial killer, yes, a serial killer, popped on the scene and started rapping, everyone fell in love with him because he was being authentic. But that doesn't excuse the fact that he was a serial killer and probably a drug addict. How can you let your kid roam around in the streets with these type of aspirations, this type of mindset, and you just let it carry on? And the saddest part is, even though the guys in that clip were trying to give him guidance, there's definitely adults out there who will take advantage of that way of thinking and probably use that kid to commit crimes, or at least introduce him to a life of crime. And those last two clips really show you the importance of parenting, because whether you're a little sheltered white kid who grew up in the suburbs and gets to rock brands like Columbia, or you're a young black kid who grew up in and got exposed to street culture pretty early on, depending on the type of parenting you receive, you can turn out the same regardless of environment. But now that we've watched those clips, it's time to go over popular psychologist Dr. Diana Barman's 4 categories of parenting: authoritative, authoritarian, permissive, neglectful. Now, right about now, you're probably thinking, 4D, you just hit us with a bunch of words. What do they actually mean? So authoritative parenting is very engaged. The parent will set clear boundaries with clear explanations as to why those boundaries are set. They have high expectations and they foster an environment where the child can be independent. Now, authoritarian parenting, on the other hand, is more strict, demanding. It's closer to like a power trip. Think of parents who tell you to do something without providing any explanation, even if it doesn't make any sense to you. The my way or the highway control freaks. These are the parents who control their kids' behavior through coercion. So using their position of power, using threats of punishment, not allowing room for dialogue and open communication, thus stifling independence. Now, on the other side of the coin, we have permissive parenting. This form of parenting is very loving and warm, but has low demands. These type of parents will make their kids feel loved but not really provide a structured program. So very few rules and guidelines, very little self-control. And then last and definitely least, neglectful parenting. This is when the parents are just completely uninvolved in their kids' lives. No structure, bare minimum supervision, no emotional support, disengaged and honestly disinterested. These are the type of parents who are kind of just there. Now obviously I don't want to overload you guys with all these terms, but a simple way to think about it is gentle parenting versus harsh parenting. And when these two types of parenting styles are taken to an extreme or not executed properly, you usually end up with situations like these.
My nigga ain't playing, nigga, stop playing. Hey, nigga, what the fuck, nigga? Stop smoking weed in my store, nigga. Hit that again, bro. Show me where you from, nigga.
See, that right there would be a prime example of neglectful parenting, because that kid is basically being raised by the streets.
Whoa, what the hell are you doing?
That's what you get for putting me in timeout, bitch. I ain't cleaning this shit either.
Now that video was AI, but I included it because it gave me a little chuckle. But trust me,
say.
there are parents who are definitely dealing with stuff like this and even worse. And I think one part that I haven't given enough attention to about this whole topic is that these parents who don't
Mothers in shambles after 12-year-old Sandy Shores her house because she took this
properly
on.
parent their kids are ultimately doing them a huge disfavor. Because whether you take gentle parenting too far and your kids end up walking all over you, or you take harsh parenting too far and your kids end up being sneaky and doing things behind your back, both avenues lead to really negative outcomes. And I'm gonna give you just a few examples of this. Starting with this
She
kid.
probably on paying for your phone. See what is going on?
He was literally throwing rocks at his mom's car's windshield while his siblings were in the car. And after this video went viral, he got taken by DHS and ended up in foster care. And remember how I said bad parenting ultimately leads to the detriment of the kid? Well, this is him now.
Hi, Mom. I wanted to say I love you. Oh, I love you, Mom. You was right. Y'all is the only family I got. You've been the only one that's been there for me. You tell the kids and me, I said I love them. You kept telling me to stop and I didn't. You kept telling me and I didn't listen. You might not hear from me no more. I just wanted to let you know I love you.
Parent literally ended up abusing him. And the crazier part is his mom ended up starting a GoFundMe so she could afford to get legal help to get him back from foster care. But this whole situation could have been avoided with better parenting. And look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive because I know parenting is hard and a lot of people don't have the time and resources to properly parent how they would like to. But at the same time, don't take on a responsibility you're not ready for. This world already has enough weird, sick people. And a lot of times, these people's issues start from unresolved childhood trauma, which often stems from bad parenting. And I mean, you don't even have to take my word for it. We already have a recent example in Nick Reiner.
By the time Nick Reiner was born in 1993, his parents were already among the Hollywood elites. Nick was the middle child, but by his own admission, grew up feeling like the bond between himself and his father was much weaker than the bonds between his father and his siblings. Despite being brought up in a luxurious childhood that many of us only dreamt of, Nick Reiner first got sent to drug rehab at just the age of 15. Between then and the age of 19, while most kids his age were navigating through high school, Nick would be in and out of rehab an additional 17 or 18 times. In later interviews, Nick said that his parents chose to exercise tough love when Nick was at the peak of his addiction.
And just to sum up his story, he spends the majority of his life battling addiction, and then at some point he arrives at a breaking point where he murders both of his parents. Nick Reiner and other people who have studied his life after this tragic incident both admit that his childhood had a lot to do with why he committed such a heinous crime. And look, my goal with this video is to simply inform. I'm not trying to act like I cracked the code to parenting. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. It's not one size fits all. Every kid is different. Some kids have challenging temperaments that don't respond to gentle techniques. Other kids, you can give them instructions once or twice and they'll do it with no problem. I think the first and biggest step is actually wanting to be a good parent. And then from there, it's really about figuring out the right balance of gentle and harsh parenting that works for your kid.
Okay, first off, this video is AI, so don't cover me in my comments. But I'm going to tell you what to do anyway. If you're new here, I'm the indomitable black man. I have over a decade of professional child care experience working in schools, working in homes, working in the community. I'm a former middle school teacher at a Title I school, special education. I'm a former registered behavioral technician, and now I'm a parent coach. First thing you want to do in a situation like this is stop recording. Second thing you want to do is stay calm. Third thing you want to do is remove them from things that are breakable, like a TV or toys or glasses. If there's around something that could break, remove them from it. It's okay. Take something from their hand. It's okay. It's small. Gently but firmly usher them into a room of the house that doesn't have anything that they can break. 4, if you have been working with your child in self-regulation and co-regulation and y'all have been practicing it, prompt them to use those tools and skills. However, if you have not been practicing that, now is not the time to teach it. However, when they do calm down, then you want to start teaching that self-regulation and co-regulation with them.
But with that being said, if you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe to my reaction channel, 4D Shams Live. 4D Shams, 4D World. I'm out. Love y'all.
Right, like he mentioned, some children, kids, need that balance. Some just parenting work. Some gentle parenting works on some kids, some don't. You gotta just be ready physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to take on the children if they behave in a certain way. Do what you need, what's necessary. Don't take to the extreme. And just have more structure. What am I saying about yourself? But ultimately, just do what's best for the children. They're acting out. Take away their stuff and just do what's best for you at that time. Yeah. So that was 4D Shams of gentle parenting crisis. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. And Happy New Year as well. Once again, have the most awesome, positive day. Stay grateful, stay blessed, stay awesome. Until next time. And yeah, for the kid that say he wants to be a murderer, he got to get checked out, because no way he just said that nonchalant. Normally, after it was just normal, just want to be that, you know what I'm saying? In the first video of the clips, I don't know why they just let the boy have the hammer and the little girl as well just tag along with it, think that's okay. Like, come on now. Is this a joke? When is the time when it gets serious, it's going to get serious, you know? Yeah.